Hello, Darryl. What would you like to share about Hearthside?
Well, what do I like to share about Hearthside? I would like to share on the fact of what I meant and my journey down here in the community. See, at 22 years old, 3 weeks of homelessness, I had a certain decision I needed to make. It was either be a part or be a part of. Now, my thing was, in this time, I wanted to keep myself active in this facility that I was dealing with different walks of life. How did I do that? I got involved in volunteering at a very young age.
Were you volunteering here?
I volunteered everywhere. God's Kitchen 7 years, Degage 6. I am responsible for keeping that sidewalk clean. So, you know, when Degage's had, where they had so many people that different businesses that complained about people taking to-go plates, throwing them out, to avoid some, I guess, loud activities from some people. And that afternoon, working, I decided to come out, try to find something, do something differently, and I started picking up cigarette butts, and versus you're automatically supposed to do trash outside. So I did the cigarette butts. I kept Degage sidewalk clean. I'd say probably like 3 times out of an hour. Being there gave me something to do, stay in shape. And stuff, so they made it a job. So I got that done. But pretty much what it really means, or what it means to me, or what I tried to look at, is I seen no type of love in the street. No type of motivation for the people. Now, everybody is regular people in this community, and they some people have their ups and downs, and some people are down on their luck. So why should I act like I should be better? What I'm saying, I lead by example of what I meant to it, and that's what grew for other people in the community to really start stepping up volunteering. Like I said, from Degs to God's Kitchen, ran Hard Times Cafe, brought that back after James Schulen stepped down. I was responsible for that. I was responsible for a lot of Hearthside music that I took upon myself and write on pretty much my life story of what everything meant for me. So I was responsible for that.
What do you do now for Hearthside music?
Well, I'll say pretty much, I do it kind of just keeping the name out as far as just like street performance. I've been going in with Walter Pender since 2009, and we are the original Street Busters of Grand Rapids, Michigan. And it's a good thing because it shows that Hearthside has talent. Like I said, that we have a lot of great musicians, a lot of great artists. Great people in general, regardless what their situation is, that people look past and don't think. This is a community of people that are in the same form of how they're living, but that don't mean we have to feel down about it. That's the whole point of the community, is that we know everybody, we love each other's company, we care about each other, and we give a helping hand.
So it sounds like the Hearthside Neighborhood is important to you.
Yeah, but I would say definitely I helped push a lot of the bars coming up, because being young, I did a lot. But my purpose to do that is to show people that you have to give in what is given to you. And that's my number one thing. That's why I did so much volunteering coming up, from 22 to 30, 30 now, so a little bit of half of 30. But that was my thing, to motivate people. People would always ask me the question, hey, you must be bad because you do a lot of community service work. And I used to get offended by it, but then I started laughing off, realizing that, no, I just, I got a purpose of what's going on, and you got a purpose too. I want to show you that we have to stick together at times, but we also got to help sow back in our community, you know, and so on and so forth. So I want to kind of do a campaign, a free campaign on trying to stop the kind of the trash and stuff, and trying to get some more, I guess, like little dumpsters or something, so it don't be so much trash and stuff like that. And down here, because I feel like down in this community, some people are stereotypes about certain people, and they just think everybody is bad down here. But I beg the difference. You know, I'm here with the people, and I'm for the people of down here, man. You know, so it's, to me, I just feel like everybody is different. You run across different characters, but once you discover what type of character that person is, you have to size them up to respect them of how they come, who they are, you know what I'm saying, and not what their situation or their drugging or situation of what their matter of being homeless. I never look down on anybody to like I was better than anybody, because that's my whole point. I'm like, you know, if I love it so much and I'm trying to lead the pack, ain't nobody gonna back. Nobody's gonna back me on what I'm doing, because it's not believable. So I have to show you by example, lead by example. I have to show you what I meant. You know, so far what I could say, the great part about it is it's always it's never a dull moment down here. I've been seeing a lot of people from the community getting involved of different agencies, volunteering, and it's been changing a lot of people the same way that it changed me. You know, I never thought it was going to grow that big, but I see people like just always helping out at Dags, get some people down at God's Kitchen. I'm not down there no more, I retired from there, but you know, I see a lot of people stepping up, and they're doing a lot. So now I can fall back and realize that I served a purpose, because I wanted people to understand that we're not all like we're just down here to destroy the community. We're all people of this community, and everybody knows each other. Everybody is just a beautiful soul of who they are. You know what I'm saying? You get people that just look down on people, but you know what? They don't know what it's like, because anybody can say, you know, ride past and say, hey, da 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 da, but just because you stay way over here, you never experienced that life till you actually came down here. You know, so some people couldn't really say what it is, like we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. No, it's not gonna be like that, because you know, it's just, if you look around, it's just people that's just like, they're God's people. You know, they belong to this community just like everybody else. You know, and then we force people out. Now, the way that we can help stop certain things is kind of encourage them. You know, that's why I always be energetic. You know, never a dull moment where you'll really see me say anything to somebody negative, because I know that, you know, that's not going to get people to move with this movement. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole point of why I felt like to be that type of person. Now, when I first came down here, I didn't like nobody, but see, it took that for me to go through my situation, come down here to realize that I had the wrong concept about everybody, you know, looking down on different people when I was younger, because, you know, I don't know no better. But I realized that once I started getting involved of like volunteering in different places, I got to know a lot of people, and the respect comes because I respect everybody, you know, for who they are. You know, you got to treat people as you want to be treated, you know, and regardless if that's something you do or you don't do, I still don't get into a point where I feel like I'm to a point that I'm better than the next person, because you know what, I love every minute of coming down here, because it keeps me humble. It keeps everybody else. I talk to anybody with addiction, I talk to anybody with whatever, I don't care who they are, I'm going to talk to everybody, because that's how I was raised. I was raised to treat people as you want to be treated, but love everyone in their own separate ways, and that's my number one thing. So one thing I could say about this, about this community is that I'm glad that it took me as a young person to see what the potential was down here and lead by example, because now everybody is doing a great thing in this community. And you know, my thing is for anybody that come down here and visit, I think more that they should come down and, you know, be a part too, like, you know, because I think if you tell somebody that you care about somebody, or you give them some encouraging words, man, that can go so very far, because it's like it brightens up a person's day, you know. And then you're so happy to see everybody. Like, I never had a problem down here at all, because everybody knows me for who I am, you know, and I respect everybody for who they are. But I definitely say this community is growing. I think it's changing people's lives, because we have so many different things to, you know, from art to volunteering to, you know, people, just friends and family activities and stuff. And I think that if you really look at everything that's down here, it's a whole bunch of people that's just like you, but guess what? It has more a heart than probably you, because these people know how to love, and we don't change who we are. We just stay the same. So,
Do you want to give me the Hearthside sign for signing off?
oh well, I gotta do it one part real quick.
Okay.
And say, Hearthside D is who I be. I'm cooler than the summer breeze. So, yeah, if you real quick get a quick little look around here, you can see all the beautiful faces of the people. You can see the love of the people. You can see the smiles. You can see the change, the growth. You can see how everybody is loved down here. It's a wall of love. Never a dull moment of people never being loved, because you have a lot of great people, and everybody is great in their own special ways.
Thanks for sharing everything, Darryl.
Thank you. I just hope everybody stay in good spirit. Keep doing great work. Like I said, down here, check out these beautiful people we got, man. Everybody is loved down here, as you can see on this wall. You know, signing off.
Thanks.